From the home of the Bills since way back in 1973, there's a look at Bills Stadium, just outside of Buffalo, New York. A few moments ago, to the delight of this Buffalo crowd, it was the Bills racing out of the tunnel as they get set to match up with the Los Angeles Rams. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. Returning it, Isaiah McKenzie. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now.
2nd and 10.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 7.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Buying time to his left. He may try and run for this. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Good for a Buffalo Bills. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Going to run the sweep here. This is Hopkins. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line.
Tackle
there to make the tackle, Samson Ebukam.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes steps away. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Flush to his right. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes eluding the pressure right. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down, escaping the pressure right. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hopkins. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes flushed out right, and it's caught, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Isaiah McKenzie, his 1st touchdown of the new season, and the Bills take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And it's 7-0 Buffalo.
Makes the score Bills 7, Rams 0. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Brady now on first down. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. J.J. Watt in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. Dancing to his left. Looking deep for Adams. It got his man complete. Past the 20. Touchdown, L.A. Davante Adams. 82 yards. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
If you did know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
Stephon Diggs. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Stephon Diggs. 70 yards. And the Bills have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. And his kick is no good. It's an early miss. We'll see if that has any ramifications later here as the afternoon wears on.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. The all-pro corner, Tre'Davious White, picks it off. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes sliding out of the pocket.
37-yard line.
And his throw is incomplete.
On the keeper.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Flush to his right. And that will be incomplete. Jalen Ramsey right there in coverage to knock it away.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
10 at their own 20-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some numbers.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Micah Hyde comes flying in from safety for the sack. Throwing on second and long. Brady eluding the pressure right. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. Third down.
He was covered by Stephon Gilmore.
Throwing on third and long. Brady forced out to his... And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
13. Rams 7.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And they'll get him down right about the 20. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
On the tackle. A gain of 2.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
Ball carrier. Micah Kiser on the tackle.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Aaron Donald. He's the culprit. Causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And it's intercepted at the goal line. A great read, and it's picked off. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. If you put in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team. So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. This is Alvin Kamara, Pro Bowler in all 3 of his NFL seasons. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. A big play there out of Kamara. 67 yards.
First down.
On the ground, this is Kamara. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Kamara, the ball carrier.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
On the carry.
Alvin Kamara, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Rams have tied the game with the extra point to come. Sam Sloman now for the point after. And this puts him on top by a penny. It's 14-13.
Makes the score Rams 14, Bills 13.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Their own 18-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Aaron Donald picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Tackled back at the 28-yard line.
And to give this time to the tailback. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Micah Kiser on the tackle. It's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 5.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Escaping the pressure. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 4th down.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with a football. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And, boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro Stephon Gilmore. And a short return to the 6-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he's able to get this one up to the 8-yard line this time. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Flushed out right. That's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And
touchdown, L.A. Davante Adams. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
And that lead is now 7 with a chance to go to 8 or more if they want to get crazy here, which we don't expect. But I just know the way the game's being played with the analytics, there's going to be a lot more of going for 2 in a lot of situations, isn't there?
Yeah, there's going to be. And I think their focus here, they don't want to give up anything going into the lockers on the other, and just a little bit of time left on the clock.
Yeah, they don't want to do anything to erase the good feeling they have right now by getting this late score in the half.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back.
And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Michael Brockers able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Going deep for Hopkins. He's got a man complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins in the final seconds of the first half. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back at the 10. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means it had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you're trying to throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Calais on the return. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Kamara. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Brady. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
Complete to Odell Beckham.
If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Brady's throw there complete. 7 yards the pick up there.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. Well, I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Flush to his right. That is incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 17-yard line. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 16-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Eluding the pressure right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. This is caught. And now a fumble. The ball's out. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line.
All I know, partners, that with every play call that came in, there was a little discussion about, hey, we can seal this bad boy. We can really put ourselves in a great spot to take total control. and yet they find a way to cough it up.
Yeah, the two-score game opportunity eludes them, and now a chance for the other side to come back here.
Yeah, that means defense has to go out there and make some plays themselves. So we call sudden change. Let's see if the defense is mentally ready to take care of it.
Smith catches left side. That catch good for 5. It's third down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So
in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Michael Brockers getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. A'Shawn Robinson, too much to handle that time, gets the sack. They're quite a turn of events. This is 1st and goal from the 3. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's apparent the defense understands the situation. They have to keep them out of the end zone here. That's a great start by them. A loss on that play. Can they force them into a field goal attempt and still give their offense an opportunity?
2nd down and goal. Brady. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
Brady now on 3rd and goal. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. George Kittle, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams add on to their lead.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
That's caught at the 2.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the 1st down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a gain of 18 on the play. And the Bills will move the chains. Back now in Buffalo. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes, being chased out left. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Aqib Talib. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Steps and eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. That sack by Tremaine Edmonds.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
Brady now to throw. And that is incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Buying time to his left. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at the 34.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. It was Von Miller who shot in there to get him down. They go play fake. Mahomes rolling to his left. Going for it all. And that is out of the back of the end zone, incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And that'll be intercepted by the Pro Bowl safety Harrison Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3.
Brought down.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, it's Brady on the move to his left. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. 30, 20, touchdown LA. The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady. And the Rams add on to their lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
They'll turn to Kamara. Here's a toss coming right. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Well, partner, since this new 2-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Going deep for Dick. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he finally goes out of bounds across the opposite 40. A big play here for Buffalo. 48 yards. They go play action. Now Mahomes dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. He was looking for Isaiah McKenzie that time, but it's going to be 2nd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Forced out to his left. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Being chased out left. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And unable to connect, incomplete. Well, give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
They're down 2 scores, and they need a quick one to try and get back into this one. That was one way to try and get it done. Unsuccessful in the attempt, but they have no choice but to keep trying.
Mahomes throwing on fourth. Going deep for Hopkins. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. DeAndre Hopkins, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills get a bit closer. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And they're going to bury him back at the 11-yard line.
Well, they tried to get two and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good...
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. It's J.J. Watt, and he'll bring this one back to the 29. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
Buffalo Bills.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. They'll try to punch it in with Yeldon. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. They'll look to throw. And this is caught. So they took a chance, but they are back within a single point here in the 4th.
34. Bills 33.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Takes it at the 7. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Rams take over.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their...
And got his man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one good for 37 yards. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a first down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Mario Addison in on the stop.
It's a pickup of 3.
Brady going to throw here. Steps away to his left.
32-yard line.
Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Flushed out right. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. He'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain.
Field goal. A 37-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. I guess we can call that a welcome to the NFL moment right there. And he came in, and he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
At their own 27-yard line.
A few better down a score in the fourth quarter than Tom Brady. This is 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds.